eat some pop rocks. I'ma eat some pop rocks, girl. I'ma eat some pop rocks. I'ma eat some pop rocks.
I got that good bar, she butterfinger bad. I'm attracted to her for her sour patch. And now we crazy nuts, talking outrageous. I take her Nestle, and she still crunch. I love to see her rest, but I hate to see her late. So I keep her running back and forth like fast break. Cold as those junior mints, soft as raisinets. We loving that, whatchamacallit.
You see the bubble growing, I don't need a payday. I'll take Stride gum over a Milky Way. I got a case with all kinds of taste, Got big league chew, and bubble tape, From double bubble to hubba bubba, Don't eat no chocolate, no nutter butter, But I bet you wonder how big I go, I got the best, Bazooka Joe.
Ooh, baby, we can have a Charleston chew, baby. Maybe have a Kit Kat too, baby. My room is a sweet spot. Call me Mr. Wonka. I'ma eat some pop rocks. I'ma eat some pop rocks. I'ma eat some pop rocks, girl. I'ma eat some pop rocks. I'ma eat some pop rocks.
Okay, I get it, let me think, you want my candy. Don't understand what's in your hand, you can't have any. You say I'm mad, well you straight as a fiddle. You should know that I said no, so why you eating my Skittles? Ha ha ha, you think it's funny like eat chocolate bunnies like you's just a big jerk. So where's my Mike and Nikes? You say Jared, calm down, you the bestest. Why you moving to the top of my death list?
I love her Reese's cups, hotter than tamales, richer than dark chocolate. Go and tell somebody I'm in the candy aisle, stocking up on good and plenty. Girl, I gotta watch my pears, make sure they're never empty. They flash the Swedish fish just to get beside her. I let her see the king size and let the rest surprise her. She got that sweet tooth, pockets deep just to supply her. But she touched my stash, I might have to fight her.
Ooh, baby, we can have a Charleston chew, baby. Maybe have a Kit Kat too, baby. My room is a sweet spot. Call me Mr. Wonka. I'ma eat some pop rocks. I'ma eat some pop rocks. I'ma eat some pop rocks, girl. I'ma eat some pop rocks. I'ma eat some pop rocks.
I like that candy stand, full of 100 grand. I know the candy man and all his candy friends. But when he caged in, I think my conscience says I need to watch this man. Gonna end up just like him. Cause when I'm tasting, never wasting my pacing to a tasteful sensation with a simple creation. Just add a little sugar, don't you leave it till it's over. Won't you share it if you got it? I store chocolate in my pocket. You can have some if you wanna. But I want you ain't gonna. Because it's melted and it's all sick. Why'd I do this? It makes no sense. I don't like it when it's like this. Just take it, sure, try it.
Yell it from a stand through a megaphone. I'm in love with this chocolate Toblerone, the nougat, and the chocolate. Well, that's what it is. I can't see why you ever fault it. Yeah, put it in your mouth. I love that taste. Let it melt, baby. Savor every trace, and I don't eat it fast. I make it last a while. After one bite, it'll make it small.
Ooh, baby, I think
Young
I just
Gummy.
lost a tooth. Maybe from all
You know
the
what you gotta do?
bad
This one
news.
right here.
Baby, the dentist is the next
Girl,
stop.
I'm in the
Call
back
me
with the
Mr.
king
Wonka.
size.
A 2-minute pop round.
Come see me,
A
raised on the
2-minute
streets
pop
of
round.
Hershey, Pennsylvania.
A 2-minute pop
I mean, candy
round.
bars you can't even pronounce.
A 2-minute
It ain't even come out yet.
A 2-minute pop
You heard?
rocks.
You heard?
All right, so this is our big bathroom. I'll just try to give a quick rundown of what we have going. We have some snapdragons. These need pinched off on the top so we can get some more branching. Some little sprouts inside here, snapdragons. Dieffenbachia clipping, been in just water for about 4, maybe 5 months. That's a Hoya, that's a spider plant. These are spicy globe basil right here, and here, and even up in there. These are spicy globe basil right here, and even up in there. These are spicy globe basil right here, and here, and even up in there. These are spicy globe basil right here, and here, and even up in there. These are spicy globe basil right here, and here, and even up in there. These are spicy globe basil right here, and here, and even up in there. These are spicy globe basil right here, and here, and even up in there. These are spicy globe basil right here, and here, and even up in there. These are spicy globe basil right here, and here, and even up in there. These are spicy globe basil right here, and here, and even up in there. These are spicy globe basil right here, and here, and even up in there. These are spicy globe basil right here, and here, and even up in there. These are spicy globe basil right here, and here, and even up in there. These are spicy globe basil right here, and here, and even up in there. These are spicy globe basil right here, and here, and even up in there. These are spicy globe basil right here, and here, and even up in there. These are spicy globe basil right here, and here, and even up in there. These are spicy globe basil right here, and here, and This is Dieffenbachia clippings, also known as dumb cane. I didn't know that until recently. We've been kind of clipping the branches off. A couple more leaves probably need taken from here. And then this here is the toothache plant. We'll probably harvest all these. I thought this is really unique. That's a piece of ginger growing inside with the toothache plant there. But this is our big bathroom. Lots of clippings that we're giving away. It's almost like the place where we take some of our house plants that can handle a little bit lower light. Having the shower in here makes it really, really helpful for humidity and creating an almost warm tropical environment. And then we kind of, a lot of the plants can get neglected. They get that air from the moist air from the shower and such. And yeah, so I'm not quite sure. We'll be giving a bunch of the clippings away. Maybe even this, we'll probably harvest all these off and stuff like that. We've gotten so much of this off of 1 cup of toothache plant. Gave several to friends and family. This one right here is cinnamon basil. And we're letting our basil go to seed in cups. We've harvested tons of spicy clove, cinnamon, and sweet basil. So if you're looking for an easy indoor herb to grow, basil's one of our favorites. That Hoya needs up potted. This spider plant right here, I could just clip that little piece off and stick it in a little tiny cup of water and it's going to start rooting. Lots of roots coming from these Dieffenbachia dumb cane plants here. Really beautiful variegation, but this is our big bathroom. So got it kind of crowded, all the counters. Just waiting for the warm season. Love you guys. All right, so this is our little bathroom. I'm not sure why they put 3 heat lamps in one of these tiny bathrooms. It's really just enough room to kind of stand. There's a space there for plants. This is our lemon trees, our avocado tree. It's about over my waist, so about 4 foot, I'd say, 3.5 foot. That's a Minibel that's been growing for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years now. Some ornamentals we're trying to give away. This is the Tamarillo and the Manzano peppers that we started way, way early just for fun. They are in a bad spot right now, but it's only temporary. Here is our ginger. We started early because it takes a long time to grow ginger. This is our Ponderosa lemon. Finally started, after topping it, getting that new shoot. This is the Medusa pepper. This is a bunch of purple sweet potato clippings. These are Tiny Tim tomatoes. Those are Minibel tomatoes. This one's a Prairie Fire pepper. That's an explosive ember. That one is another Medusa pepper, and that one is a Sangria pepper. So this is our little bathroom. Those heat lamps really make it hot in here and make it even better for the plants and stuff. You can see there's lots of new growth starting up. It might cost a little bit of extra to run those lamps, those heat lamps like that for us, and electricity, but it really does wonders. Kind of creates a really dry, almost deserty summer environment in here. So we can warm this room up really, really well and kind of get the plants when they start overcrowding the other spaces. But this is UT Angel and Kiddo, and catch you in a second. All right, so this is our little greenhouse. I'll try to speak up a little bit. I'm trying to use the phone for videos to see how it does. We're having really problems editing the video with it though, but let me just try to chat it up real quick. This is little tiny like shot glasses, like for parties or something, little in solo cups and stuff. We have Tom Thumb lettuce growing in 10 of these right now. 2 or 3 sprouts per. They need up potted, but that's Tom Thumb lettuce. This is Mexican sour gherkin, also known as the cucamelon, I believe. Those are sweet potatoes. This year we didn't put them in jars and prop them up or anything. We just kind of laid them on their side and put them in a little bit of water till they started pushing up the slips, and we've been pulling dozens and dozens of slips given away. It's probably our most given away plant this year is purple sweet potato slips. It's from Purple Sweet Potato that came straight from a grocery store. And it said organic, but you can never trust a grocery store with produce. The Carbon, the Hawaiian Pineapple, and the Cherokee Purple. Those are the 3, hopefully, centerpieces for our yard. I want to compare the Cherokee Purple and the Carbon. We were going to throw the Black Crim in here. That's an extra black Brandywine sprout, an extra Cherokee green sprout. I would like to shout out Essayon's Family Garden, Sapper Gardener. We got some carbon seeds in the mail, so we'll be able to compare those two. I was going to compare the Black Krim this year, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to stick to trying these two. For us personally, the Black Krim isn't as good as the Cherokee Purple. It has a lot to do with growth, the texture of the tomato, such like that. I know some people like the Black Krim, but our favorite's the Cherokee Purple, and the only one that came close to beating it was the Carbon, which is really, really close to types. But Hawaiian Pineapple Carbon, Cherokee Purple, a couple extra sprouts. This is our pepper tray. We just planted some datil, a couple extra lipstick. We've been pulling these out in plugs and just replanting up the plugs once we pull them out. So we need to do another 8-pack in order to clear out these larger ones right here. And the shoebox method that we use, this is cardboard with tinfoil taped onto it for a little bit of reflection and to protect our eyes from the light. This bottom one is our dwarf tomatoes, so they're coming along nicely, getting strong. If you have limited space or an indoor grower, I would look into dwarf tomatoes. They are really, really easy plants to manage, really, really strong and doing well so far. So those probably need to get off the heat mat a little bit and up potted, but we have so much going on right now, we'll get around to it pretty soon. So that's our little mini greenhouse indoor right here and what we have grown in there. All right, so this is our grow shelves. We got some fish pepper. The variegated leaves are pretty cool. I'm not sure if that purplish light's hurting your eyes or not, so I won't stick on this one. This one's all peppers. This one's all tomatoes that are going. This is also tomatoes down here. Both of the tomato ones are kind of on the bottom, so we can hook the fan up and kind of run a fan to simulate wind a little bit when we're stuck indoors. These are peppers. That's the 8-pack that I was talking about in the shoebox method that we use with double cup. It allows us to put 8 smaller transplants in there. This is an 8-pack too, but this is tomatoes and peppers with the large cup and the smaller cup in there. So we were able to fit that, but that's the, not a mulata. It's Buena Mulata, but it's definitely been crossed with something, and I have no idea. Those plants are so tiny. They're some of our oldest plants here in the house, but they're still staying out really, really small. So I might try to grow those as little unique ornamentals inside and see if they even produce any flowers. But some of these were kind of like scrub tomatoes. Some more peppers, just lots of rare and unique heirloom tomatoes, mostly indeterminates that will be vying for a spot in the yard. So we have no idea what's going to make it out there. We just try to keep as much diversity going as we possibly can, and then when the season starts, we see what's going well, we start putting it out there, and it's kind of a surprise to us as well. But this is our grow shelves. Most of these are LED shop lights, so they don't run a lot of electricity, but we got 4 bins with at least 3 shoebox methods in each one of them, all for peppers and tomatoes. So got those rolling now. This is our seed vault. We've kind of got it pretty organized for now. Lots and lots of seeds in there. I'm sorry to anybody who's expecting seeds from us. We haven't been able to get anything out yet. We've been so absolutely overwhelmed. By the time we do get them out, it'll be so late into the season that you'll have to save them for next season. We do plan on sharing a lot more seeds coming up. We're just overwhelmed right now. We've had a lot of life challenges coming through. But that's our seed vault. They used to be $10 for 2 of these in the tool section of a Home Depot. Now they're $15 for 2. But that's okay. That's still a pretty good deal when you look into fishing tackle boxes. Some of the different seed storage. I've also seen the ones that store the packages with the little compartments. Those are really, really cool too, and I think that's something we might adapt to for our package seeds, and this will be for the bag-eat seeds and stuff like that. But we've been able to flesh that pretty good in order to get all our seeds into one spot. Like I was saying, they click together right here, so you can interlock several of them at once, or you can individually remove them. So it's like a tiny pagoda seed vault. Still got plenty of cups to keep on up potting into. We need some more of those shoe boxes, but that's all right. We use this for bottom lining in our cups and stuff like that, but we'll stop using those as the season starts to get closer and closer. So pretty soon we won't be using those because we don't want the roots and to break through. We mostly use that for soil displacement when we're doing our double cut method, and it makes it so it doesn't really issue too much dirt into the water and stuff like that, which can be a hassle to clean up. We like to start so many plants early and so many things going on at once. If you don't stay somewhat clean and efficient in what you're doing, what you'll end up happening is you'll end up having messes everywhere and stuff like that. So I wouldn't advise using those. Look for the generic ones if you do. This is just multiple methods for the double cup. You'd put holes in the bottom of this, put one of the linings in there, put soil into this one, and then it leaves a little gap right here, water reservoir for the roots to grow down into, and also for you to bottom water. We're big fans of bottom watering. Helps out the plants ton to drive their roots down and try to reach the water rather than the top water, and it also can cause problems to the plants if you hit the plants too much at their base with water. But just lots of cups ready to go. Extra seed starting gear just about everywhere. But rocking and rolling and ready for this next grow year. I think I also showed our jam collection. Those are all jams from the farm market. And then our jar collection. Those are all jars of really, really unique peppers and different kinds of veggies that we pickled. But lots of stuff going on. April 12th of 2022. UT Angel and Kiddo. And love you guys. Catch you next time. Stay safe and motivated. Thanks for watching. All right, so not really much to show out here. Growing lots and lots of snow. Some of that April Fool's weather. We had a couple days in 70, one in 60, one in 50, and I'd be lucky if we hit 50 today. There's some onions. Angel's chamomile tufts are back up underneath here, and the lettuces, so I'll have to clear the snow off of this and pull it out when the sun comes up a little bit more. Those have already survived the winter, so I'm pretty happy for those. We had some hyacinths go off, but they went off way too early, so I'm not sure how well those will do this year, unless we get some more that are flowering and such. But also some irises back in there. Just, yeah, lots of snow. Lots of fun. This happened last night. Yesterday it was kind of warmish. We could almost brought the plants out. We'll be bringing the plants in and out when the warm weather's here in order to acclimate them to the outside. We'll, starting around the beginning of Mayish, we'll be putting the tomatoes in and then protecting them with shade cloth. And around the middle of May, we will start putting the peppers in and protecting them as well. So we like to get in the ground early if we can, but that can also be a huge, huge hassle. If you mistime things, what ends up happening is you stunt your plants. So you can maybe be super excited that you may get them out there. You may say to yourself, you know, hey, I got these in, I was able to protect them through the cold weather, the sun shines here, and then they're stunted because they just never really kind of relay through. So maybe waiting a week or two, hitting your cold season at the right time. We'll be risking some of our stuff, but it's a Thunderdome for our yard. It's 27 feet or 9 yards by 15 feet or 5 yards. So UT Angel and Kiddo, it is April 12th of 2022. Super excited to grow this year with everybody. This won't last that long. This is that April Fool's weather. And we'll catch you next time. Thanks again.